My dad kicked against me playing basketball. I was really surprised. Wasn't even hearing anything other than my academics. Your grades are not very good. You cannot afford a distraction right now. Yeah, I wasn't too good academically, but I could channel my energy into something else. I'm very good. I cried my eyes out. Like I've never cried like that in my entire life. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm still your basketball queen, Esther. Thank you so much for your love on my last video, my first ever YouTube video. Thank you so much for your love. So it's overwhelming. Thank you for your comments, the encouragement. Like I really appreciate every one of it. And if you're new here, please press the subscribe button, like this video, and join the beautiful trend. Without wasting time, I will be talking about today is actually how my dad almost banned my basketball career for life. Yeah, when I say my basketball career, I'm still in the process, but then he almost stopped it before it even began. Yeah, and this video was inspired by our world chess record holder from Nigeria, Tunde Onokaya. His story, how his dad almost had him to play chess because of academics. For my non-Nigerian folks here, there's a trend going on now about how parents don't foresee the future of their children in their talents, like things other than academics. I want to share my story too, of how my dad almost banned my basketball career for life. My dad has always been an academician, read, get that result, and I, for one, wasn't that straight A student when I was in high school. I started loving basketball, my first year in high school, but then in the first year I wasn't very top, but I had interest in it because I went for Milo championship competition in Nigeria and I didn't play, but I got to watch my seniors play. Funny enough, our male team and our female team went. The male team won, the female team didn't win. They cried. I could see the passion that these girls had for the sport, although they didn't win. A very emotional moment for me as well. And right there, I was like, you know what? Let me give this sport a go. So I started going for training, and that was how I started playing basketball basically. So when I got to GS3, that's my third year in high school, I was already good. I had a very good height, favorable for playing the mini championship competition. So when I got to senior school, I was selected to play Milo when I was in SS1. The joy in being selected for Milo then was like winning an award. So I was happy I got selected and I was to play center for my team. This Milo competition that my school was going for that year needed parents' permission. My dad kicked against me playing basketball. I was really surprised. I wasn't even hearing anything other than my academics. Your grades are not very good. You cannot afford a distraction right now. Yeah, I wasn't too good academically, but I could channel my energy into something else. I'm very good. I cried my eyes out. Like I've never cried like that in my entire life. We had a kind of midterm break in between. So let me say the midterm break started on Friday. The Milo competition was on Monday. I explained to him that I didn't want to go home. I wanted to practice, I wanted to train, but he didn't allow me to go. My mom came along with us and he dropped me back in school on Sunday. I literally begged my mom that she would make sure I play. She has always been a great supporter, whatever I want to do, so far as is the right way. She gave me a go ahead. Monday came, they asked me again, I hope your dad has agreed that you want to go. I said, my mom said I should go. The school was like, okay, call our mom, let her give the school an official consent to allow me play basketball. So they called my mom. Thankfully she picked. She was also scared of injury for me. She prayed with me and she was like, you can go. So when we got to the stadium, they already informed the coach on Friday when I went home for the midterm break that I won't be playing the competition that my dad disallowed me to play. It was like I said Esther would play Milo, and immediately he saw me coming into the stadium. He was so elated and it made me believe in myself more. So we played on Monday, we played on Wednesday, and then we won and we are advancing now to the national level. My dad wasn't too aware of the fact that I went for that state level. He only knew we won. Knowing that I was going to go and play in the national level, he said no. The very day the argument came up at home, my mom was begging, my siblings were begging. My dad said no, it's academics. I've enrolled in summer lesson. He just kicked against anything other than academics. felt so bad. And unfortunately, we lost the game and had to come and return back to school. There were more problems because I kept training. I didn't stop, despite the fact that my dad didn't allow me to play the competition. The coach didn't get angry with me because I didn't come for the national stage. He kept training me and all that. So now I was in SS2 and another championship game was coming up. I knew there was no way my dad was going to allow me. Funny enough, I got selected again to play for the second time. My dad said no. That was how I didn't play basketball competition at all, apart from that single one that my mom allowed me go for. When I got to SS3, my senior year, I had greater exams coming up. I was leaving secondary school. I had to gain admission into the college. So basketball was like the last option for me. And then that was how I just cleared anything basketball. If I get to play basketball later in life, then I get to play. And if not, let me just face this book. Something unfortunate happened when I was in SS3. It was 2 weeks to my WAEC when I lost my dad. To be honest, that's one of the weakest points in my life. I wrote my exams and I had the best support then from my friends. I appreciate every one of them, and my teachers, the school, my family especially. Thankfully, to the glory of God, I passed my exams. I gained admission into the university. My first day in university was my academics. There was nothing other than that. My younger sister came back from school one time and then she told me that my coach had told her that, tell Esther that she shouldn't stop playing basketball. And I was like, let me pick the sport up again. I was already in 300 level when I went back to the court. The first day I got to the court, I realized that I was the only girl. I didn't mind. Not that I was used to it, but I just didn't mind. I wanted to play this thing we call set. So I didn't know how bad it was that I had not played basketball for over 2 years. Although my layup wasn't too bad, but I couldn't even make the basket. And I was like, just join one team. I picked it up again and I started playing. It's 2 years down the line now, and I can say I've gotten much better. I'm more confident in myself. I play with guys a lot. Like they're not really like this. We're just getting a familiar thing now. It's always fun to be able to show what you have. In Tunde Onokaya's words, potential is nothing if it is not realized. So I was like, this passion I have for basketball, I'll keep doing it until it is very much realized and actualized. I'm grateful because basketball gave me an identity. Because of enthusiasm I had for sports in general, we had an interfaculty vice chancellor cup in my university, and I just decided to go for tryouts. And you know what? I was selected to play for our football team. At this point in my life, I'm happy because my academics is doing very fine and my basketball too is doing very fine. That one game I played gave me the full confidence that I was still going to achieve a lot. Thankfully, I've been able to maximize my time. It's not been easy, that's the truth, but it's worth it, and at the end of everything, it's going to be worth it. So this is also a call for parents and for ourselves that potential is nothing if it's not realized. This is where I'm going to be ending this video. Thank you for watching up to this moment. I hope you learned one or two things from my story. Success doesn't come easy. That's what they say. Put in the work and expect success. I'm so happy to bring you guys on this journey with me. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.